students, welcome to Vidya Myriad. This video is made for class 6 on chapter number 3, playing with numbers, and today we are going to do exercise 3.3 of NCERT. Now before we begin with the actual exercise, I have drafted a table for you so that you understand what are the rules applied in the case of divisibility. Now if we have to find out whether a number is divisible by 2, in that case its ones place, just look at the ones place. If it is even number, then it will be divisible by 2. In the case of 3, if I have to find if a number is divisible by 3, I will add all the digits. Like I have taken example of 6468 is a number. We have to find out whether it is divisible by 3 or not. Now 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 gives you 24. Divided by 3, you get answer as 8 or remainder is 0. So we can say that the number is divisible. How to find out with 4? Just take the last 2 digits of the number, whatever it is, whether it is 5 digit number, 4 digit, 10 digits, only take the last 2 digits. If the last 2 digit is divisible by 4, then yes, it is divisible. The whole number will be divisible. In case of 5, the ones place should be either 0 or 5. In case of 6, now for this you have to test the divisibility by 2 and 3. If in both the cases they are divisible, only then it will be divisible by 6. Like I have done an example of 18 here. When I check by divisibility rule of 2, its ones place is 8, so it will be divisible. And if I check by 3, it will be 1 plus 8, which is 9 by 3, that is also divisible. Both 18 is divisible by 2 also, 18 is divisible by 3 also, so we can say that 18 is divisible by 6. We have to check it separately. Now to check the divisibility rule by 8, like we have done in the 4, we took only the last 2 digits, tens and 1. In the case of 8, we will take the last 3 digits and we will try to divide it by 8. If your remainder comes to 0, the number is divisible. In case of 9, what we will do? Now see, like we have done in 3, we added all the digits and checked whether it is divisible by 3 or not. If the remainder is 0, it is divisible. Same way, we will check the number by adding all the digits and divide by 9. If it is divisible by 9, your remainder is 0, then the whole number will be divisible by 9. In case of 10, the ones digit should be 0, and in case of 11, just remember this, here the whole number whatever is given, you need to first add all the even digits, all the odd digits, and then subtract even and odd answers. If your answer is 0 or 11, then it is divisible by 11. Okay, like in this case I have taken an example 656238. Remember this, you have to start from your right side. So in the case of what are the digits at odd places? 8, 2 and 5. Add them together, it is 15. Now add all the even places 3, 6 and 6. Their total is also 15. 15 minus 15 is 0. It means this number is divisible by 11. Just remember these rules and then you will be able to do the whole exercise very easily. Let us begin with it. Question number 1. Here the table is given to you and you have to just write yes or no whether the number is divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Now what I have done is I have given you the answers by yes or no with its explanation. You should know why it is yes or why it is no. You may go through this. For example, let us take the first one, 128. If it is should be divisible by 2, what should happen? The ones place is 8 or it should be an even number, then it will be divisible by 2. In case of 3, I need to add all the digits and divide by 3, so it is no. In case of 4, I will take only the last 2 digits, that is 28. If it is divisible, yes. Then in case of 5, the number should be either 0 or 5 at its unit place, which is not there. In case of 6, it should be divisible by 2 and 3. But 2 is yes, 3 is no. So for 6 also it will be no. In case of 8, we have to see the last 3 digits to be divided by 8. So it is already 128, divide by 8, it is 16, it is divisible. In case of 9, add all the digits and see whether it is divisible by 9. No. In case of tens, ones place should be 0. Is it 0? No. In case of 11, we will add odd and even and then subtract. Your odd is 8 plus 1, that is 9. Your even is only 2. 9 minus 2 is 7. So it is not divisible by 11. Like this we will do for all the cases. Let us do one more example. I will take a bigger number. Now if we see that it is divisible by 2 as it has even number at its one place, that is 0. To check whether it is divisible by 3, we need to add all the digits and see that it comes to 21, and yes, it is divisible by 3. For 4, let's check the last 2 digits, that is 10. Is 10 divided by 4? No. For case of 5, we will see that ones place should have 0 or 5. So yes. In the case of 6, it is divisible by 2 as well as divisible by 3. So it is divisible by 6 also. In the case of 8, last 3 digits are 210. Let's divide by 8. It is not divisible. So answer is no. In case of 9, add all the digits. It is 21. 21 divided by 9 is not divisible. So answer is no. In the case of tens, if it has 0, so it is divisible. And for the 11, let's add odd and even. That will be 0 plus 2 plus 3, and even number will be 1 plus 9 plus 6. If we subtract it, we will get 11. So it is divisible by 11. Like this, children, you will do for all the categories. Simply just copying or writing the answer yes or no is not enough. You should know why it is yes or why it is no. All the explanations are provided here. Go through it. If you have any doubt anywhere, you can always refer to me by email or you can send me in the comment section. I will try to help you. Let's do question number 2. Using divisibility test, determine each of the following numbers are divisible by 4 and by 8. So separately we will do. So first let us recall what is the divisibility criteria for 4. The last 2 digits, that is tens and 1, should be divisible by 4. That means remainder should be 0. Only then the whole number will be divisible by 4. In the case of 8, the last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. That means if there is no remainder, only then that whole number will be divisible by 8. Let's begin with one. 572. Now 72 is the last 2 digit. Divide by 4. It is divisible by 4. 572 is the last 3 digits or the old 3 digits. If we divide it by 8, your remainder is 4 left. So it means it is not divisible by 8. Like this we will do for all. In the case of second, 726352. Last 2 digits 52 divided by 4, remainder comes to 0. So yes, it is divisible by 4. And last 3 digits is 352. Divide by 8, remainder comes to 0. So it is divisible by 8 also. 5500, you have 0 0 at the last place. Divide by 0. So it is divisible by 4. And in the case of 8, last 3 digits are 500. It is not divisible by 8 as the remainder 4 is left. See children, you need to divide it and then write what is remainder or not. I am writing here directly because I have already done my rough part at my place. You also do your rough part. It is not possible to show each and every calculation. That is why I am writing it like this. But for you, please show your calculations. Now for the next 6000 it is divisible by 4, and for 8000 it is divisible by 8. E part, the given number is 12159. So 59, let's divide it by 4. Your remainder comes to 3. That means it is not divisible by 4. If we divide 159 by 8, still remainder is there. So it is not divisible by 8 also. F part, 14560. Divide 60 by 4. Remainder is 0. So it is divisible. Last 3 digit, 560 divided by 8. Remainder is 0. So it is divisible by 8. Next, 21084. Now 84 is the last 2 digits. Divide by 4. Remainder is 0. So this number is divisible by 4. Last 3 digits are 084. Divide by 8. You get remainder 4. And thus it is not divisible by 8. Next, it's a very big number. Not to get scared of it. Just take the last 2 digits 72 divided by 4. Remainder comes to 0. So it is divisible by 4. In the case of 8, take the last 3 digits 072. In that case also, if you divide by 8, you get remainder as 0. And hence it is divisible by both 4 and 8. Next is 1700. So 00 divided by 4, you get it is divisible by 4. And in the case of 700 divided by 8, remainder is left. So 1700 is not divisible by 8. Now the number 2150, let's divide 50 by 4. You are left with the remainder 2 and hence it is not divisible by 4. When we take the last 3 digits, that is 150, and we divide by 8, you are left with the remainder 6 and hence it is not divisible by 8. So children, for all the cases you have to divide and see whether the last 2 digits for 4 and last 3 digits for 8. If the remainder is 0, that means that whole number will be divisible by that 4 or 8. And if remainder is left, it means it will not be divisible. Question number 3. Now here we need to check all the numbers whether they are divisible by 6 or not. Now the divisibility criteria for 6 is that you need to check whether that number is divisible by 2 and 3 both together. Only then we can say that the number is divisible by 6. Let's begin with the first one. Now the criteria for the 2 is you just look at the ones place or the units place. If it is an even number, so whole number will be divided by 2. And if we add all the digits and their sum is divisible by 3, then in that case the whole number will be divisible by 3. Your remainder should be 0. Now here the number is 297144. So ones place, if we see, it is 2, it's an even number, so it is divisible by 2. Add all the digits together, it is also coming as 27, and 27 is divisible by 3. So we can say that this number is divisible by 6. Both 2 and 3, they are divisible. So it is divisible by 6 also. Next, 1, 2, 5, 8. 8 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 8 is 16. It is not divisible by 3, so it is not divisible by 6 also. 4, 3, 5, 5. 5 is not an even number, so it is not divisible by 2. And sum of all the digits is 15. 15 divided by 3, it is divisible, but it is not divisible by 6 because both the numbers 2 and 3 are not divisible. Only 3 is divisible, 2 is not divisible. We have to see the criteria that in both the cases yes should be there. Next, 61233. 3 is an odd number, so it will be not divisible by 2. And sum of the digits is 15. It is divisible by 3, but it will not be divisible by 6 because both the answers are not yes. Next, 901352. 2 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. But when we add all the digits together, it is coming as 20, which is not divisible by 3. So hence it is not divisible by 6 also. Next is 438750. 0 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. Sum of all the digits is coming as 27. It means it is divisible by 3 also. So both the cases yes is there, so we will say that it is divisible by 6. Next, 1790184. 4 is an even number, divisible by 2. Sum of all the digits is 30, that is it is divisible by 3 also. So in both the cases answer is yes. So it is divisible by 6 also. Next, 1, 2, 5, 8, 3. 3 is an odd number or it is not an even number, so it is not divisible by 2. And sum of the digits coming as 19, which is not divisible by 3 also. So in both the cases the number is not divisible by 6. 6, 3, 9, 2, 1, 0. 0 is an even number, so yes, it is divisible by 2. Sum of all the digits is coming as 21, so it is divisible by 3 also. So in both the cases you get yes, so it is divisible by 6 also. 1, 7, 8, 5, 2. 2 is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. Sum of all the digits are coming as 23, which is not divisible, and hence since one is yes and one is no, it will not be divisible by 6, because in both the cases we need answer as yes. Next, question number 4. Now we are going to do the divisibility rule of 11 in all the cases. Now the rule says that you will take the sum of even numbers, you will take the sum of odd numbers, subtract them or find their difference. If their answer is 0 or the multiple of 11, then it means they are divisible by 11. Let's begin with 5, 4, 4, 5. Sum of the odd places. Now whether to start from right or left, we need to start from the right side. So right side, if we start my odd place, that means 1 and 3. One place is 5, third place is 4. So 5 plus 4 is 9. Sum of even places is 4 plus 5, that is 9. 9 minus 9 is 0, and then we can say that it is divisible by 11. Next number 10824. The sum of odd places 4 plus 8 plus 1, that is 13. Sum of even places 2 plus 0, that is 2. 13 minus 2 is 11, and 11 is of course divisible. Next, 7, 1, 3, 8, 9, 6, 5. Let's start from the right hand side. Odd numbers. 5 plus 9 plus 3 plus 7 gives you 24. Sum of even places are 6 plus 8 plus 1, that is 15. 24 minus 15 is 9. It is not divisible by 11. Next number 70169308. Let's begin from the right side. Odd places first. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 0 gives you 17. Even places 0 plus 9 plus 1 plus 7 gives you 17. 17 minus 17 is 0. So yes, the number will be divisible by 11. Next is 1 and so many zeros and 1. So you need to be very carefully how many zeros you have to put. For the odd places, it is 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 gives you 1. And sum of even places is 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, and hence the number will be divisible by 11. Question number 5. Write the smallest digit and the greatest digit in the blank space for each of the following numbers so that the number formed is divisible by 3. Now what is the criteria for 3? Sum of all the digits. It should be divisible by 3. Now you have an incomplete. There is a blank here. Let us add them and then find the smallest and the greatest number. In this case, 6 plus 7 plus 2 plus 4 gives you 19. And we need to find out a number, smallest number, which should be written so that it is divisible by 3. Now 19, if I do 19 plus 1, that is 20. 19 plus 2 is 21. Now you know that 21 is divisible by 3. So which number I need to put over here? Smallest number is 2. Same way, if I want to find out the greatest digit. So let me start from the last number 9. That is one digit I want. I can't use 10. So till 9 only I will prefer. So 19 plus 9 if I do comes to 28. 28 is not divisible. So 19 plus 8 I do, that gives 27. So the greatest number or greatest digit will be 8. So the required smaller digit is 2 and the biggest or the greatest digit is 8. For the next one, 4, 7, 6, 5 dash and 2. Add them together, it gives you 24. And you know 24 is already divisible by 3. So the number can be 0 also over here. So the smallest digit will be 0. To find out the greatest, let us add from a bigger number. 24 plus 8 gives you 32. 24 plus 9 is 33. And you know 33 is divisible by 3. So we can say that the required digits are 0 and 9 respectively. Next, write a digit in the blank space of each of the following numbers so that the number formed is divisible by 11. Okay, now what is the criteria for 11? You need to add the sum of odd places and even places and find out their difference such that it gets 0 or it is divisible by 11. So let us see in this case 92-389. If I take the odd places sums, it comes to 14, and if I count even places, this comes to 17 plus dash. There should be some number added with 17. Now what is the difference between even and odd? 17 minus 14 gives you 3. Something should be added such that I should get 11. Okay. Now 3 is already there with you. So what I will do is, will I add 8 only to 3? No. To have a balance, I will add 8 on both the sides, left hand side and right hand side, so that I can equate my situation. So I can say that the missing digit should be 8 in that required number. Next is 8-9484. Now here sum of odd places is 4 plus 4 plus dash, that is 8 plus dash, something should be there, and the even places is 8 plus 9 plus 8, that is 25. What is the difference between the two? 25 minus 8, that gives you 17. So if I want to make it 11, it should be divisible by 11. I want to make it 11. I need to subtract 6 from both the sides. Okay. In that case, I will get my missing digit as 6. So the required number will become 869484. With this, we end with exercise 3.3. See children, you need to understand the divisibility rules. Look at the criteria, do lots of practice, and very soon you will find that some of the numbers are related with it. You know 2, at the end there should be even number. 3 and 9 are related. 4 and 8 are related. 5 and 10 are related. So with this, just looking at the units place, you are able to find out many of your answers. Only in the case of divisibility rule of 11, you need to be cautious. It's a little long method. You need to add odd digits also and even digits also. Find their difference, but you have to start from the right place. Nothing to worry children. If you find any doubts or any problem in any question, you may definitely email me, or you can even mention in the comment section. Very soon I am going to come with exercise 3.4. Till then, see you. Goodbye. Take care.